Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Tamara. If you're new here, my channel primarily consists of beauty, a little bit of fashion, and a little bit of lifestyle. I feel like I've lost the plot a little bit here. When I started this channel, it was primarily supposed to be like beauty stuff, and I feel like lately I've been giving y'all a mixed bag, and I would actually really like to get back to the beauty. So that's what we're going to do today. I have been eyeing so many of these new products that have been coming out. I told myself wasn't going to get anything new because A, I'm not really posting makeup stuff anymore, and B, like, you know, there comes a time where you gotta chill out on the buying. The prices are high and inflation is crazy. I think there's places that I need to start cutting corners, so makeup was one of those places. That's like you can only use so many foundations, and you should probably actually use things up before you get new stuff. But here we are. I've been eyeing so many of these new products, and I thought, you know what? You haven't done a makeup video in a while. A real sit down, talk to the screen makeup video. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna try out some of these new makeup launches and things that I've been keeping my eye on that I just did not pull the trigger on, and now I finally did it. I'm probably quite a bit behind on some of these makeup launches, but we're here now. So if you're interested to see my opinion on some of these new makeup launches and what they look like on melanated skin, just keep watching. Sounds like something's happening outside. Sounds like it's raining or somebody's watering something, but they shouldn't be watering something. Let me mind my business. I'm a nosy neighbor. As you can see, if you didn't watch my last hair video, we're in a new background. We're in a new home. Bought a home in March. Very grown-up thing to do. It's a very nerve-wracking thing to do, especially when you have student loans and all this other type of debt. But I don't regret it so far. So we're just gonna keep on keeping on. I don't know how well you can see that. Still working on my lighting situation here, but one of the things that I don't know if you can see it at all. Now you can see it. One of the things that I bought on my long makeup hiatus, these Makeup by R.E.M brushes. I was actually waiting for this moment for me to do a video with new makeup, for me to bust out and use them, so I've had them sitting for far too long. I got the full set. It was actually during a wonderful Ulta sale. How do you open this? You open it right here. I was like, why would I rip it from the top? Whatever. Oh, that makes so much more sense. I got the full set. So I got all the face brushes, all of the eye brushes, and the sponge. I think I'm going to use the sponge today, but I'm definitely using all of these brushes. The brushes feel so soft. I'm so excited to try them. I need a guide, though. I need to know what is what, because it doesn't say on them what is what. Okay, there's a little guide on the back. I know I'm still late on these, but whatever. I'm going to just place it to the side of me here so I can figure it out. All right, let's prep this face. When I tell you I've really been stocking up for a new makeup video, this is the Morphe Mini. I got it in a mini because I'm trying to stay away from full sizes because, like I said, you need to finish something before getting something else. This is the Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist. A lot of this stuff, I do TikTok now. Follow me on TikTok. Same username. TAMAHHRAHH. Sometimes doing shorter form content just feels easier because you're not sitting in front of a camera and talking for as long. Sometimes you don't even have to talk. Sometimes it's just let's do a quick, let's try this makeup thing. So follow me on TikTok. I'm still doing some makeup stuff over there. I just haven't really done YouTube makeup stuff in a while. I've actually tried quite a bit of this stuff over on TikTok before. For instance, this mist and then this One Size Secure the Sweat. This was big because I think it was during the summer that he put this out. And I always were going crazy. Some people were like, this really works. Some people were like, this really doesn't work. I wore this to Beyonce. A dime size. I guess there's specific instructions for this, so I should probably actually follow them today. That looks like a dime to me. Like I said, I wore this to Beyonce, and I don't know if it worked, but I also don't know that I used it correctly. So you're supposed to warm it up on your fingertip and then press into the skin. I'm gonna do it on the areas that I would typically get sweaty. I'm gonna say I haven't given this a fair chance, but so far I don't think it works for me, but we're just gonna keep trying and hope that one day it does. You have to let this sit on the skin for 1 minute before you can do anything else. I don't know that I really have an opinion on this because I've only tried it one other time. This will be my second time trying it. So I guess we'll just see what comes of this video. Speaking of the Secure the Sweat, I do think that I used it in my Vegas video, so make sure to check that vlog out. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my color corrector from Live Tinted. I use it in the color Rise. This has been a staple in my current makeup. I'm actually thinking about doing a video where I go through some of my current makeup favorites since I really haven't done an updated makeup video in forever. Like how I actually do my makeup. I haven't done that in forever, so I'm probably gonna do that soon too. I do my brows a little bit different these days. I would usually do them first, but I forgot. I'm gonna be honest. I like to use this Morphe brow gel. I saw this little tip where, oh, I did this wrong already. I saw this tip where you should actually brush your eyebrows this way first and then come through with the gel. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I was like, all right, I'll try it. My eyebrows are a little bit thicker right now. This just helps like hold them in place. I kind of like the fluffy brow look these days as well. I really don't do my brows on camera these days, but since we're back in the spirit of doing makeup, you know, why not? I'm gonna go in with this one size brow pencil. I started using this recently. It's in dark brown, and I'm really just gonna kind of give them a shape. Yeah, if my eyebrows are looking, it's gonna be gross. I feel like everything is so zoomed in, but I do need to get my brows done. I'm gonna need a brow. I'm very much so team light brows these days. Just like a little bit of fluff, a little bit of give them a shape if they're not in shape, and we move forward. I'm actually probably the farthest thing from like a R.E.M Beauty fan. There's really nothing that I've seen that is intriguing me, but they did just come out with a new foundation. If you didn't know what that is, Ariana Grande's makeup brand. I don't know, like I've seen some of the lip products and I was like, oh, that's cute, but I'm like, I also kind of have it in that color, so do I need that? I don't think so, but she did come out with this foundation recently, and I was intrigued. This is in the color Pan 9W. I have to give myself props because I shade matched this online. I did it by myself. I didn't use like, oh, this is what you usually wear. I looked at the undertones. I looked at this is what it might look like, and I did well. This is what it looks like. I was between 9W and I think maybe like 7, and I was like, let's just go with 9 because if anything, like, it's better to go darker, and then you can, I don't know why I'm doing it with my brush. I never do it like that. If anything, you can go darker and then just like lighten it up with concealer. For some reason, I just put it on with a brush as opposed to just dabbing it on with my finger. I don't usually do that. Let's take a look at what the claims of this foundation are. I feel like so far this is actually a very good shade match. This brush that I'm using is very soft. I actually really like Morphe brushes. When they were going out of business as far as the stores go, I ran to the store like often. I'm a little ashamed to admit it. But what are the claims of this foundation? The R.E.M Beauty Sweetener Foundation is a clinically proven skin color hybrid delivering instant hydration. I like hydrating stuff. That improves over time with buildable, blendable coverage. Okay, that's pretty basic. Like, they're not making any like super like bold claims. That's what I mean by basic. I need to tie my hair back. What am I doing? Of course, in the midst of all of that chaos, my camera battery died. Because what would sitting down to film a new makeup video be if I didn't have like some dysfunctions in the way? So far, I actually think this foundation is nice. I think the shade match is actually like perfect. I think it looks good. I don't know that it's supposed to be, it says hydrating, so I'm going to assume that it's supposed to be more radiant. I'm going to dig a little bit more. Natural matte finish. Okay, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Because it's like not super matte. And it's not like completely dewy, but it's just like a good mix in between. The way that I said that sounded really crazy. I want to see how much this actually builds up. So I'm going to do another pump and hopefully I do not regret it. I will say that I actually really don't mind this foundation so far. It's actually very affordable for what I would consider like a high-end brand. Like if you go in Ulta, they usually split sides. I spend so much time in Ulta and Sephora, so I usually know what the breakdowns of the stores are. They have like a higher end side, and then they have like a drugstore side. This is on like the higher end makeup side. I would say for $35, this is a pretty good foundation. I'm gonna give you like a little bit of a closer look. I think it's pretty. Comment down below, let me know what you think. I hate to say it, but I think it kind of reminds me of like when I first tried Fenty, the original on the Pro Matte. But that oxidized like crazy, so I guess we'll see what this looks like by the end of the video. Next, we're gonna go into concealer. I'm only using one concealer, and it is the Makeup by Mario concealer. I was anticipating this dropping. I like Makeup by Mario. I have the foundation. I think I only have the foundation and now the concealer. And then also like the bronzer, like the cream bronzer, which I actually really like. This I got in the color 420. But I'm gonna admit, I have used this before and I am disappointed. It looks good. Like it's very like natural to me in the sense that like when I put on Too Faced or if I put on like my ABH concealer, it is like there's so much coverage, but this just like blends into your skin seamlessly, which is fine, but it's not like really my thing because like I have really dark under eyes, so I need coverage. Like, I don't think you can really like tell the dimension, which it also could be I just need like a lighter concealer. Try this concealer twice. I don't think it is for me, unfortunately. It just like has broken apart under my eye every time I've tried it. I don't know if it's something that I'm doing. I don't know like if I'm just not using the right products with it, but it doesn't work for me. As much as I like Makeup by Mario and his products, I don't think that this is something that I'm going to be repurchasing, unfortunately. I just wanted to do one concealer to give you like a really good wear test, but I think I'm going to add like a little bit of highlight just because I want it to, like, I want there to be like dimension in my face. I think I've used this on my channel, I can't remember, but this is my Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer. I really like this. A little bit goes a very long way. So we're just going to put a little bit just to like highlight. So as I'm blending it out, like that's giving me that highlighted look that I like. It could be, I'm trying to like justify a little bit. I don't think it's like a color match thing. I just think it just doesn't work for me. But if you've tried it and it works really well for you, comment down below and let me know what you did, how you use it. It does say that it is self-setting. So like technically you don't have to use a powder with it, but I like powder, so I'm gonna use powder. I feel like I really haven't sat down and talked to the camera in like forever. How's everybody been? What's everybody been up to? I'm trying to think of new interesting things with me. This house is probably the most interesting thing about me right now. I'm gonna use of course, Huda. I love Huda. Everybody's been talking about pink powder, pink powder, pink powder. And I was like, all right, let me try it. Let's see how it looks on melanated skin because I've seen it on other people's skin tones and I'm like, okay, what would that look like on me? She's coming out with this new press powder, and you better believe that I will be getting it. If Huda's putting it out, I'm probably going to get it, especially when it comes to the powder. So I'm thinking about actually trying that in pink powder. To me, this kind of just looks like white. I don't know if it really gives me like the effect that I would think that it would, because it's supposed to like brighten up your under eye essentially. And I guess it does that, but I don't know. I'm not a professional makeup artist, so maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. It could totally be a user error. Speaking of not being a professional makeup artist, I feel like I really went like silent on like makeup stuff. And I feel like that's like a mixed bag as to why that happened. I put out like other content like my vacation vlogs and I guess some of my like hauls as well. I'm just gonna put this all over. Why not? Those get a lot more views. Makeup videos don't really get much love. Sometimes it's a little bit discouraging to like put in the effort and then like nobody watches it. I feel like that's probably like the main reason that I've fallen back on making makeup content, because I was like, nobody really cares. Let's just do the other stuff that people actually watch. And also I had to like get this area set up. I don't even remember when I got my vanity. I got my vanity maybe like a couple months ago. So this part of things needed to come together as well. Now I'm just like, screw it. Put out the content you want to put out. Do the makeup things you want to do, because I love makeup. I enjoy doing makeup, so I'm just gonna keep doing makeup, and whoever likes it, and whoever doesn't, that's okay too. I'm gonna just keep posting. It's been so long that I've done a makeup video that I am now a blush girly. I used to like not like blush at all. I was like, what is the point of blush? But now I love blush. I have been using these Juvias Place liquid blushes, and a little goes a very long way. This is in the color Peach Rose. If you're using this, like, this might even just be too much. This might be too much. Like, a little goes a long way. Oh, see? A little goes a long way. I said it, and then I still did way too much. Now I'm angry, because this is going to throw off the rest of my makeup look. Let's try the other side. Like, this, you see how this is, like, a little bit less? Yeah, that's what I needed to do. But I messed up. That's okay. I always, like, do the first dot like way too much. I also need to put on like contour / like liquid bronzer, so I'm gonna do that before I put on more powder and see if that kind of helps. I tried to change my lighting a little bit. Hopefully it helped, because I felt like I was pulling a little too warm. I've become a Makeup by Mario girly. Technically I think it's a bronzer. It's a soft sculpt transforming skin enhancer, all over warming complexion tint. I love this. Like, I always wear it on my like no makeup days, because it's just like the perfect thing to add to your routine to just like bring warmth back to your face. So if there's anything that I would suggest for Makeup by Mario, it would totally be this. I don't know why does my forehead look like that? I don't know if I mentioned this already, but if you can't tell how much I love this, I already hit pan. When do I ever hit pan? on any of my products. I was watching this makeup video that said because you are like trying to like chisel out your cheeks, you should blend up and not down when doing your contour or bronzer, or mainly contour, which totally makes sense because you're trying, so it makes sense to go up. But I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm just a girl that loves makeup, so I'm learning all the tips along with the rest of you guys. I feel like it's giving chiseled jaw here. I feel like when I'm saying it's giving, I'm like referring to Love Island. This last season was actually really good. I feel like there's seasons of Love Island where you'll like start watching and then you're like, nah. UK, Love Island UK, not this American nonsense. I feel like there's seasons that you'll start watching and you're like, I don't really need to finish this. But I didn't watch all of the episodes because there's literally an episode like every day. But this season I felt like I tuned into more things that I didn't tune into. So as far as this bronzer goes, while it did bring warmth back to my face, it did not fix what I did here. So I'm going to add some powder under the eye to see if I can fix it a little bit. I think I've come on here and used like powder puff things before. This is what I use for powder now. You can get them on Amazon. I like them. The girlie started using them, so I started using them. But yeah, I actually really like these to put on my powder. I don't know if that helped, but we're just gonna roll with it. When I use yellow powder, I feel like everything kind of ends up being yellow, and I don't know. I guess this kind of gives me a different look. I can't decide if I like it or not, but I'm definitely gonna be trying it in the pressed powder, so look out for that video in the future. I want to go like full beat, like full gusto, like let's do it all. I almost used a brush that I didn't mean to use. I'm so used to grabbing the things that I'm used to that I didn't even think about using the cream contour brush for this part. I used the wrong brush to do my blush. That makes so much more sense because when I was using it, I was like, this is so like dense. It's supposed to be like lighter. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm figuring it out. So this is the setting and bronzing brush. I'm gonna use something else to set. Although I could totally see how this would be nice to set, but I'm gonna use something else to set. So I'm going to set that contour a little bit. I'm using this bronzer. I know that it's gonna be like a full glam day. I don't think I like this as a bronzer brush because it is like so pigmented, and unfortunately they stopped selling it in Ulta, but I guess they do still sell it on the Makeup Revolution site. I was looking the other day. I don't like this as a bronzer brush. I'm not gonna use this anymore as a bronzer brush. I'm probably just gonna use it as a setting brush instead. So I'm gonna go back to my Real Techniques. Like I have a few harsh lines like through here, so I'm just going to go through and just like dab. This is upsetting me, but it's my own fault for putting so much. Like this is really upsetting me. Why is there blush right underneath my eye? You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say it's this pink blush trend. Like how you can like use it to do your under eye, to do whatever. That's what I'm going for. You heard it here first. We're gonna go so simple on the eyes today. I'm just gonna use this Supreme Nude Matte Masterpiece, which if you're not like a huge eyeshadow girl, I think this is perfect. It's just like a bunch of like browns and like some like light other colors. And it's like so convenient to travel with. I love it. I'm gonna go in with this color Transcend, and I'm just going to pop that over my crease like so. I just wanted to add in a transition shade, but we're gonna use a shadow stick today. Fenty just came out with these long wear eyeshadow stick. I got mine in the color Cop That. I'm thinking about doing like a really simple, like if you're not an eyeshadow girly, this is what you can do. Comment down below, let me know if you want something like that, because I feel like using like a shadow stick is like perfect for people that do not do eyeshadow or anything like that. So it's this little copper color. It's super pretty. I'm just going to glide that all over my lid. I feel like it's not showing up. Do I need to like, maybe I need to push harder? I'm just gonna try and blend it out just a little bit with this brush, just so it doesn't look so harsh. I decided to get this copper color because I feel like it's like one of those things where you can like tell that somebody has eyeshadow on, but it's not like in your face sparkly. Like I like when it kind of looks like your skin tone with glitter. That's where I'm at with eyeshadow these days. I don't know, can you tell that I have anything on? It looks like you can't from this view, but I might just press a little bit harder. They are very creamy. They're so creamy. I would suggest if you're gonna get something like this, try like keeping it in the middle, because if you start to go like all the way up, I think it'd be extremely hard to control. I thought it was gonna be like more like out there, but it's not. That's the eye look. It was so simple, so easy. I actually kind of want to see what it looks like if I do it with my finger. JK. I'm gonna do it on there and then just I don't know if there's like a little film on this stick, but when I tried it on, like just testing the color on my hand, I was like, this is gorgeous. And now that I'm like trying it on, I'm just like, this is fine. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like I was like so excited about it that I like willed it into like existence of it being so bomb. It feels a little underwhelming, but maybe I just need to try a different color. I might do that. We'll see. Let's line these eyes and pop on some eyelashes. Another new thing that I have started doing is pre-curling my eyelashes with an eyelash curler. I'm gonna do an updated makeup routine with like things that I'm like currently doing. I'm gonna do it and you guys are gonna love it. I'm gonna put on some eyeliner. I don't know that I've used this. It's my one size liner. It's like a Disney liner. It was on sale and one size is legit, so I decided to get it. I think I'm for sure gonna do lashes today, so let's just line these eyes so it doesn't look too crazy when I put them on. I did a really good wing on this side and a not so great wing on that side, so you know, you win some, you lose some. I'm gonna do these half lashes because I'm currently in love with them. They're from Lily Lashes. They're in the style Dreamy. They're called like butterfly eyes, and they literally just like sit right on the edge. So you should probably do eyeliner with this. I've tried it without it and I thought it looked a little cray. That's my suggestion. Like I said, I am not a makeup artist. I am just a makeup lover. There's always some type of sale on Lily Lashes. I'm not about to spend $30 on lashes when you can get like lashes for a pack of like 20 for $5 on Amazon. Just wait till they go on sale if you are interested in Lily Lashes at all. In all of my ordering, I got a nice little sample of Rihanna's new mascara, the Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara. I'm excited to try this. I'm gonna put this on before I put on my lashes. This brush is so big for this tube, but I have a feeling they put in the regular brush and then just put it in a mini tube. Is it giving volumizing? Is it giving? Is it giving? I don't think I'm using it wrong. I just think I'm not like so impressed. But I think that's just because like I have a really good ColourPop one that's a volumizing mascara. I feel like it does the exact same thing. That doesn't mean by any means that it's bad. I just think that you could get the same thing for cheaper. Maybe I'm wrong. I do like that Fenty continues to like put out so much stuff. I would love to try the new concealer stick, but like I can't just keep loading it up as far as the makeup goes. Like I have a drawer full of like a half a drawer full of foundation. When does it stop? It stops today. If I pop back up on my channel with that stick though, be easy on me. I'm going to attempt to put these on camera. We don't see. This camera's so close. I need to figure out a good setup for like makeup stuff. I put it on towards the end. I'm assuming everybody should put it on towards the end. I can't see anything in this mirror. I really like how I did the last one because usually like I'm slay the left side, but with the right side I'm like eh. And my eyes, I naturally have what we call pertussis. I've had it since I was a baby. My left eyelid is a little bit smaller than my right one. I think my mom said, mommy, comment down in the comments, let me know. She watches all my videos. I think my mom said I had an infection in my eye when I was a baby, and I think they wanted to do an operation, but they said no. So this is what I look like currently. It tends to get really bad when I'm tired, and I've been in survival mode for far too long, so I think that's why it's been like so prominent lately. Like even when I take pictures, I notice that it's like very prominent, and there's times that you just can't tell. So yeah, I've been in survival mode for a minute, so I just think this is how my eye's gonna be in pictures going forward. Outside of my whole pertussis talk, these lashes, right. I think I'm gonna set my face, and then I'm gonna do a little lip, and then I think we're gonna be at the end of the video. I'm gonna stick with Old Faithful with my setting brush and my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish to set the entirety of the rest of my face. For some reason, I feel like I'm like missing a step. I don't know why. Maybe because this just like was pretty easy. I don't want to be too cocky now, but maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I don't think I've really gotten anything new as far as lip stuff goes. I can't think of any new lip stuff that I've gotten. I've tried. Let me line my lips and stop talking. Like I was saying as I was trying to apply and talk, I don't think I really have anything new for lip stuff. I use kind of the same liners. I've gotten a little bit of a lighter liner to like kind of switch up my lip stuff, but Other than that, we're going to keep it the same. I'm going to try this lip combo. It's going to be a NYX Butter Gloss, which I have plenty of. I'm just going to kind of like line over what I just did. That was in the lava cake. And then I'm a sucker for a pinky nude. This is Fortune Cookie. I really want like a peachy nude. I haven't been able to find one. So somebody let me know down below. Like, can you stop talking enough to put on your lip combination? Damn. Like I was saying while I was trying to put on my lip gloss on top, I really want like a peachy type of thing, and I haven't been able to find one. So if you have a good peach like gloss situation, please comment down below and let me know, because I'm desperately looking for one and I have not found one yet. I keep wanting to be like, am I missing something? I don't think I'm missing anything. I think we're good. I think this is newer. I saw a lot of people talking about it when it first came out. My nails are like so grown out. Please. And I'm trying to save money. I just need to take them off, really. I saw a lot of people talking about this when it first came out. It's the Fix Plus Stay Over. It's alcohol free. It's long lasting. I'm just joking. I'm so annoying. It's a long lasting setting spray. I've not used it yet. Of all the things that I have attempted to try, I have not used this yet. So I'm going to spray my face and let's see how this holds up. I feel like it's still drying a little bit, but she looks good. It looks good. I really love my all-nighters. What it does for me is it really like lets my makeup like sink into the skin, so it doesn't look like there's just a bunch of makeup like sitting on top of my skin. So like it looks as natural as makeup can look. Like I'm all for full glam. I think technically this is full glam for me, but I just like things to kind of look like my skin but better. I know everybody's in cahoots right now about like bring full glam back. I love a face like this. This is full glam for me. Like it looks like she has makeup on, but she doesn't have like a ton of makeup on, which is what I'm always going for. I am deciding to bring highlighter back. The 21 Days of Beauty just passed, so like I have plenty of new things that I'm trying because of that. These were on sale. I have wanted this forever. It is the Fenty highlighter in Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge. Girl, I barely wear highlighter now, so I don't even know where my highlighter brush is. So I'm gonna use one of these like under eye setting brushes. Should I do that? No, I'm gonna use my finger instead. I was gonna use my under eye setting brush, but I'm just gonna use my finger instead. I think I'm gonna use Moscow Mule. This is Ginger Binge. This is Moscow Mule. I'm gonna use Moscow Mule because I think that looks so pretty. I always like to do a little bit under the eye because like when you're turning, it's just like bam. All right, so highlighter is on. Face is done. Half lashes are sitting how they want to sit. This makeup I feel like actually came out like very well. I feel like this is basically like my go-to routine these days when I do like any type of makeup. Let's run down the list of the makeup that we tried today. I know I'm gonna forget some stuff because I always do. Let's start with foundation. I think this is a really pretty foundation. I really liked my shade match and I liked like the finish on my skin as well. Natural matte finish, great in my book. My thing is these days though, if I try a new foundation and it basically looks like something that I already have, I don't need it. Like, that's just kind of the reality of it. I know there was a lot of, like, de-influencing going on at the time. I feel like as people, we overconsume. I know I'm a huge makeup overconsumer. I think everybody is feeling what is happening with inflation and everything at this point. I like it. I actually do like it. If you're looking for a new, like, natural finish foundation and you like the way that it finished on my skin, highly suggest. It's $35, not to say $35 is like nothing, but if you're looking for like a high-end foundation, $35 is like very reasonable for what high-end foundations run for these days. If you're looking for a nice little natural finish, your skin but better type of foundation, I definitely suggest this. I think that I will not be keeping it though, unfortunately, because I have something that looks like this. This Makeup by Mario concealer, as much as I wanted to love this, I don't know, I don't know, can you, what are you seeing? I have natural creasy eyes, like, as you can see, I have bags under my eyes. Survival mode, it's fine. But I have natural creases under my eyes, but I feel like this emphasizes the creases under my eyes. I don't think it works for me. If you've used it and you like it, comment down below and please let me know, like, how do you use it? I don't think this is a keeper for me, unfortunately. I've tried it a few times. It's just not doing it for me. So as much as I wanted to like this, because I love me some Makeup by Mario, this is a complete pass for me. I'm gonna stick with my Too Faced. This pink powder, I am so in between on. I'm so in between. I kind of feel like it looks like how all of my other powders make me look, except without the yellow. So it looks good. I feel like you can't go wrong with Huda. I might try the one size one and see if there's a difference. Same thing, like it kind of gives me like, you have things like this, like your other finishes kind of look like this. So you need this? Maybe if you don't have like a different type of setting powder, or maybe if you're like a lighter skin complexion, maybe if your skin complexion is lighter than mine, maybe it gives you a completely different effect. Maybe if your skin complexion is darker than mine, it gives you a completely different effect. I don't know that I need this. I like it. I just don't know that I need it. They're coming out with that press powder, and maybe I'll get like the pink powder in that, because I don't feel like I need another one of the yellows that I have in press powder form, although it would be a lot easier to travel with. I'm in between about this. Tune into my next makeup video, and we'll see what I decided. This blush is a duh. You need to get this. There's always sales at Ulta because it is like not like on the higher end side. Whenever they have coupons on at Ulta, I think these are like $16. So say if they have like a $3.50 off $15, get you one. Because pink is not the only color I have. I have it in purple and I have it in orange. And orange blush on our skin tone, you need to get one. This is the one that I'm writing for. If there's anything you need to get is this. They're like the R.E.M Beauty ones, very pigmented, just a less price, probably more easily accessible than the R.E.M Beauty ones are, because like you go to the store, you try and get a R.E.M Beauty one, everything's sold out. You go to Ulta, some of them are sold out, but there's still some of them you can try, so I highly recommend these. I think I'm almost run down the entire list. I'm trying to think. The shadow sticks. I'm not impressed. Unfortunately, maybe I just need to get in a different color. I think this would be absolutely great for the girls that do not do eyeshadow. Like, I don't have an eyeshadow palette. I don't like to do eyeshadow. Get you a shadow stick. It's like so simple, you know, just like pop it on your eye. Maybe do a little like use your bronzer in the crease, just like give yourself depth. For me, I'm like, for the price, I think it's like $20-something. I feel like, why am I paying $20-something for something that's like showing up but not showing up? Maybe it's just the color on my skin tone. I don't know. When I swatch it on my hand, I'm gonna show you. See how it shows up on my hand? So pigmented. And then when you put it on your eye, it's like, can you even tell that I have anything on? I think I'll give it another try, but I was expecting like this on my eyes, and that's not what you're getting. I know there's other companies that have shadow sticks. I have this one size matte one that I absolutely love. It's just like a regular brown. I think I'm going to do a little simple eye tutorial for the girlies. That'll be another video for another day, but as far as the Fenty shadow sticks go, I like it, but not for $24. If it was like $15, okay. For $24, I'm going to need this to happen on my eyelids, and that's not happening. So maybe it's user error. Fenty Beauty, if you see this, comment down below and let me know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I realized that I completely forgot about primers. I don't know, like, this doesn't do anything bad to my makeup. I don't know that it does anything good to my makeup. I don't know that it makes my makeup sit any better, but you can always try it. That's all I got for this one. As far as the one size secure the sweat, this has not worked for me so far. Once again, it could be user error. I'm going to keep trying it. I went to Beyonce, and by the end of the night, my makeup was smeared. Could be user error. I don't know. I'm going to keep trying it, and we're going to see. Maybe on like a night out, I'll try it where I may be sweating, but let's be for real. I don't go out anymore. My couch, that's where I like to be. The strength, I just don't have it anymore, unfortunately. Unless I'm out of town, then that's a different story. I think the last item is this spray. I like it. I feel like it makes my makeup look good. I feel like sometimes when I use like setting sprays, it just like has makeup just like sitting on my face and not melting into my face. Some people like that. I do not. I love when it like looks like, okay, that could be her skin, but clearly it's not, because her cheeks are like really pink. Definitely would recommend this. Don't know if it's like necessary per se. I don't know that I can actually give a good read on this Fenty mascara. I think if you have this, which is the ColourPop one, you have this. And probably for like a quarter of the price. Just my personal opinion. I don't know. I'm just a non-professional makeup girly that enjoys makeup. So, and of course these brushes, 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. I don't know why they don't have a highlighter brush though, but other than that, I like them. They're super soft, super easy to use. I would wait for a coupon though, because they're spendy. I got them when they're on sale. I'm a sale girl. If it's on sale, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna use it. I'm moving away from that side of life though. We're saving. It's September. We're supposed to be budgeting. I did budget for a little bit, and then life got a little. I said, you know what? Let me enjoy my life a little bit again, because life really just tried to take me out. But I'm here and I'm doing the things. I think that's all I have for you guys. That's my first, depending on how I post my videos, this is my first talking to you video in this setting. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of the setup. If it's like too dark, if there's anything I need to change, if you can see anything super well, if you can't hear me super well, comment down below. Let me know. And once again, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. I'm going to come with more makeup content. I'm going to keep going. If you watch it, you watch it. If you don't, you don't. That's fine too. Appreciate everybody that watches. And I'm just going to try and be more consistent. I think I'm in a better place as far as like setup, as far as the noggin goes. It's really hard to get on camera when things are just not processing the way that they should be up there. I'm going to try once again to be more consistent on makeup videos specifically. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. And don't forget to comment down below and tell me what you think about the makeup in general. Bye, y'all.